on News.
Welcome back. It's 8:14 right now. Seems like spring is already starting to arrive. Warmer weather. Gosh, it's going to be 70 on Wednesday. So a lot of plants are starting to bud out there. And for many people who have allergies, that can be a problem. But even on top of that, we've got a lot of dust going on. You got to properly clean to do like kind of a preemptive attack, whether you have allergies or not, just to make sure you're keeping your family healthy. Because this year, doctor, it's been interesting. There's been a lot of stuff going around.
Yes.
Dr. Kristen Woodward, as always, great to have you. So you've got some ideas on things we can do to preemptively strike against this, right? To kind of start to get some of that nastiness out of our house.
Absolutely, and this is a great time of year to be tackling this, but the topics we're going to talk about, they happen all year long, so if you just take a couple extra steps each day, decreases the exposure risk.
Do you think there's a lot of bacteria and gunk, as I call it, that sticks around our house and we don't realize that we're not doing the proper thing to get rid of it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I do.
So this is, I mean, gosh, if my wife could buy stock in these products, we would probably have stock in those products because she lives by these. Do these work?
They do. Now the spray, it's really important to note that the spray, the disinfectant sprays that we all use, they need to stay on the surface for 10 minutes before you wipe them down.
Yep.
And so if you're not that patient person, then the wipes are better, but they both work.
Okay.
And when we're talking about our homes, we know that the kitchen is dirtier than the bathroom. Like
Which is
we always
crazy.
think about the bathroom, but it's the kitchen. And the two areas in the kitchen are the sink and the refrigerator. You know, when we're talking about preparation of raw meats, that's how we get sick with foodborne illnesses.
And in the fridge, inside the fridge?
Well, if you have the meat in the fridge and there's any drippings, you want to make sure to clean it up. The shelves have been found to have a lot of bacteria counts. I know.
But these wipes make it easy.
The wipes make it easy. Certainly the refrigerator door, the shelves.
The handle.
Now, when you're cleaning up the raw meat mess, you know, which do you think that you should use? The kitchen towels, sponges, or paper towels?
Well, I usually use paper towels, but I worry that that's wasteful.
Well, with the cleaning up of raw meat, that is the perfect thing to use because you want to dispose of it.
Right.
If you do use a sponge or a towel, you need to wash them immediately.
Okay.
We know that kitchen sponges specifically have tons of bacteria. It's one of the dirtiest things in the kitchen.
Really?
You need to wash them every day and get rid of them every 1 to 2 weeks. Just replace them.
Wow.
You can wash them
And
in
they
the
are cheap.
dishwasher. They are. So just throw it in the dishwasher with the dishes every night, and then you can reuse it in the morning.
Well, that's a good idea. All right, so these are our sheets.
Right, so moving into the bedroom.
You wash those once a year, right?
Once a year.
On your birthday.
Once a week with hot water.
Once a week?
Yeah, once a week with hot water. Now, we were talking about allergies earlier.
Yeah.
One thing people get worried about are dust mites. Some people can be highly allergic to dust mites, but you need to talk to an allergist to make sure you have that allergy. If you don't, just wash your sheets once a week. If you do, there's some precautions you want to take in your bedroom, looking at the level of how humid it is. Fortunately, in Colorado, we're a very dry, arid climate. Not as common as in a warmer, humid climate. But there are protective coverings you can buy for your mattress and your pillows to help decrease the exposure to dust mites.
Because that's where a lot of the dust mites kind of get into and take hold in the mattress.
Yes, yes. So something you want to talk to your doctor about if you do have chronic allergies.
Toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes.
I find my kids' toothbrushes in the most random places, which probably isn't a good thing. But
you know, and in my bathroom, in my kids' bathroom, I threw away the toothbrush holder because it's so disgusting.
It
They
is
just put
gross.
it there, you know, they put it down like that, sitting in there.
So should we be washing these a lot then too?
So you want to replace your toothbrush every 3 months.
Okay.
And you can certainly wash it after each use. And if you're sick, you want to make sure you get a new, you know, dispose of that toothbrush and get a new one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to run here.
Okay.
Any other pieces of information? The remote control.
The remote control, so we'll wash them after every third use. Remote controls and screens, I like to just take a little bit of a cotton swab and put it in some rubbing
Just
alcohol.
sanitize
Clean it in there. You can get all that grime and grease away.
We could talk about this all day. So many good pieces of advice. As always, thank you so much. Now I feel dirty, Greg.
I would love to get like a culture done on these.
On your clicker?
The weather clickers.
When was the last time that's been cleaned?
Never. Never has this been cleaned. You know, it's in Fraser's hand.